Oh, this zone is dead. Everyone's dead. What happened? You ran out of... I forgot to assign water carrier. Citizens of the world, welcome to the post-apocalyptic universe of Endzone 2. This is one of the top 3 most anticipated city builders for 2024, and today we have been sponsored to check out the early access launch version of the game. Now, we have played this a little bit before without being sponsored. I checked out the demo, leveled a lot of criticism at the game, and I have listed it for my upcoming city builders for 2024. It is releasing by the time you see this video, and it's in early access. So, Endzone 2. What is it about? This time, things have changed from the last original Endzone 1. Endzone 1 got quite good reviews, generally well liked, and this time, it's technically Endzones because there's multiple zones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press New Game, and there is the tutorial. And essentially, tutorial is a survival mode game, just with more instructions. Since they have changed things since my last feedback and all of that, I'm gonna press tutorial again to make sure everything is still working. And there's a number of things that I wanted from the demo, and I want to see if they've implemented it. Generally speaking, the game looks visually great, except for a number of things. I criticized how paths and roads looked, and they have done some work on the visuals, and they said they are continuing to do work on the visuals. This is launching into early access. Things like the paths, they said they're still working on them visually and possibly mechanically. But generally, the game looks great, and it feels like it's a pretty solid survival city builder. Right? J Macha, thank you. So, what we're gonna do is jump back in to the beginning of a game, because they've fixed a number of things up, and explore the world, because there's exploration on this game. We're gonna build a city, we're gonna scavenge some ruins, and go through some quests. And I should be able to do it a little bit faster than last time, because I should remember some things.
I'm pleased to meet you. I'm going to look over your shoulder while you help our settlers set up a new home. By the way, I'm Ella.
Got it.
At the moment, all our settlers are in the Pathfinder, and you can explore the surrounding area with them. But time is... You can use our...
We have found a new zone.
Yep, I know how this works. So, one thing that I did criticize last time is the voice lines. So currently, they have not fixed this.
I'm at the wheel.
I'm at the wheel. So they've sort of done a bit of a workaround.
Let's go.
Let's go. They've seemingly reduced the frequency of those voice lines. They have not added in the audio slider I asked for, which is supposed to be the unit response voice. But I guess it's not too much of a problem because we're not actually spending too much time with the van. But the first thing we have to do is find a zone. I think it's actually started us near this zone here, which has these resources, the fertile soil and the clay. But we can drive around and we can speed up the game so we can explore a little bit faster. But keep in mind that the people in your van do continue to consume water while you do this. But I think we start with enough water to actually
all clear.
Spend some time looking around. There's a river here? Okay. The map seems to be different from the earlier demo as well. So I just want to find another zone, because I did pick tutorial, so it probably started us near... Oh, we discovered the bridge. All right. Last time we couldn't rebuild the bridge. This looks like a new zone.
We have found a new zone. Take a look at it when you get a chance.
New zone? It's a small zone. Okay.
Got it?
Colonize a zone with fertile soil. Yeah, it's okay. So I'm gonna keep looking around.
All clear.
So when you create a new game, like a new map, it does have random map generation. I created a couple maps. They are different. You can pick map settings. So it seems
All
like
clear.
for this particular tutorial, it is sort of telling us to go for this
Got it?
zone. But while we drive around, you are actually allowed to like loot resources and stuff. It's just like we can loot this ruin and take some tools. I don't think we have room for plastic. Oh no, we got room for plastic. Okay, yeah, we can loot these ruins while we're out here. Grab some tools. Oh, we have no room for that scrap. It's okay. We loot this ruin. That's still the scrap there.
Got it?
Drive around there. Oh, that's an expedition. We can't do that yet. So you can actually go around and loot things while you're out here. Grabbing some early tools, actually kind of useful.
Got it?
Oh, but it's nighttime. It's okay. So we can go ahead and set things up here. I guess facing this way is fine. Yeah, so you start by connecting your zone to the outside. So let's go ahead and build a new settlement.
We need to find a location for the center of our settlement. Once chosen, the location cannot be changed. Place the settlement center near key resources such as water, trees, and scrap ruins.
Yeah, so this is perfect. It's near fertile soil, trees, and water. We'll start right there.
First off, we have to ensure survival. We need water so that we won't die of thirst. Build a jetty by a body of water.
Yeah, it's okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. Yep. Let's slow down the game speed. So we need to build a jetty. So you can see visually, this game looks nice. Look, if you zoom in, you can see it's got this new foliage grass tech that I think is part of the Unreal Engine. Right? This just looks so good, right? And then the water. Things get quite blue at night. You see all these little flowers. It's all real nice, right? They have also supposedly made buildings look easier to recognize. So let's go to construction menu. Let's go ahead and build a jetty. You can rotate buildings. And we'll stick a jetty right there. And people will go out and start building structures. This is a survival city builder. You should pretty much know how these basics work, right? I think they might have reduced how blue it gets as well. Okay, so we're building a jetty. We can continue at high speed here. Yeah, it'll probably bring us through all the things that we can build. So we'll just continue at high speed. And we got to assign water carriers. Hold on, how do I... there's a... Water carriers, there's a button, hold on. I usually do it from here, professions, that's how you do it.
The jetty pumps water as long as workers are assigned to it.
Yep.
Water alone is not enough to...
So you have this professions menu where you assign workers to things, right? So we now need to, I think hotkeys do work. B, yes. Foraging hut, near the things to forage. Yeah, that's good. And then we can assign forages as well. 3 of those. So
the foraging hut produces food as long as we need building materials to erect
building materials. So I think, yeah, the buildings have been changed somewhat to make them look easier to recognize. And I can't remember the exact details, but I don't remember a giant tub of berries. But it does sort of... One thing very important with building recognition is color coding. The forageables are these blueberries. So the forage hut should have blueberries. So at a glance, you can see the blueberries, right? That makes sense visually. Also, here's some of the foliage during the day. I just love how this looks. It looks lush. Okay, Woodcutter's Lodge. We gotta get rid of some of that lushness. So build raw materials. Woodcutter's Lodge. Yeah, we can start chopping down. We don't want to chop down the trees there, so let's chop down the trees like over here. You can change work zones as well. Lumberjacks, we're supposed to have 2. Okay, good. Looks a lot like Manor Lords. I'm pretty sure it's the same engine tech. Manor Lords also does this foliage stuff. Yeah, you remember the buildings looking
awesome.
Weird?
Your woodcutter's hut is already, besides wood,
yeah, build scrap. So, buildings used to look weird. And just keep in mind, roads and paths, they're also supposed to still being worked on visually. Scrapyard. So there's all this scrap here. Yep, that looks like a good amount of scrap. We'll get that going as well. And then we have to assign salvagers too. And we can see our people walking around like ants. Very nice. Here's the scrapyard.
Now the settlement will be supplied with scrap. Until it runs, our people are still sleeping beneath.
Yeah, build houses. Like just individual buildings in the environments, this game looks great. So let's go ahead and build some houses. I think they've changed the housing types and the adjacency mechanics. They've changed this from the demo, which did sort of feel kind of weird. Let's just go ahead and build. So, houses, they still have this sort of weird... I'm going to rotate them specifically kind of strangely. So you can see what is still a little bit confusing. Houses, at least these first tent houses, right? You can see in the graphic, right? It's sort of what you would expect.
As long as they have enough living space, our settlement is thriving.
Like a clump of tents and shacks and stuff. But in the game visual, it's got this big open middle area, which makes it sort of hard to recognize what's going on. So I can do this road menu. Oh, it won't let me build the roads yet. But it looks like there's a road here, but there isn't a road here, right? And I always find this kind of confusing, right? I would rather the houses just be like either larger single structure or more clumped together structures, but they're still working on that. We'll see if the visual confusion continues. We're now building a recycler. We can put it next to the scrapyard. That sort of makes sense. Let's put it there. That's closer to that storage area. And we have to assign recyclers. 2 recyclers. We still have 2 available workers for builders. Yeah, we have 1 set to master builder. Okay. So we're gonna get that going. And in the meantime,
engine running.
We do still have our vehicle. This was a confusing point last time, where
engine running.
This vehicle is not consumed by settling the settlement. We can actually still go out and salvage things and bring them back, right? So, for example, I don't know if this is salvageable. I'm just gonna loot ruin. And yeah, 4 tools, some wood. Yeah, let's take all the wood. Yeah, I think that is an expedition.
Buildings that process resources work fast. The workshop not.
Is this a salvage or No, this is loot ruin. Yep. Let's grab this stuff. Some scrap as well. Yeah.
Let's go.
We can bring it back. And just add to our resources. Yeah, exchange goods with settlement. And I just want to put it all in there. Good. So we just went to get some scrap and bring it back. Look, we got some extra scrap. Okay, so now they want us to build a workshop, so it's how we produce tools, so that would come from the scrap and stuff as well. I'll put it like here. Yeah. So if we're short on resources to build something, you should actually just go out and grab things, right? That's not always clear, because in most survival city builders, exploring the world is on a zoomed out world map, or you don't explore at all. Whereas here, you explore like an RTS on your map, because this is Endzone 2, as in end zones. You can, like later on, go and settle another settlement here, and then you have this settlement, and then you can trade between your settlements, and eventually you can turn the whole map into one giant group of colonies that all work together, right? Is there an automation for the vehicle to loot? I don't think so.
I'm at the wheel.
It is a manual thing. Yeah. Okay, so I need to assign tool makers. Okay.
Very good. Now
Yep.
the settlement...
So I've been through this tutorial before, that's why I can just sort of zoom through it a bit. And most of it is self-explanatory, really. You build a fishery, you get fish. You know, it's not... That part's not confusing. Build a fishery and assign another water carrier and 2 more fishermen. So we have no more available workers. Oh, you can assign worker. So let's reduce forager and reduce recycler, I guess. Right? Oh no, so that's 0. So you're allowed... Oh, this is actually kind of nice how you can over-assign, even if you don't have people, and it just... That's actually a really nice
Though
touch.
the fishery is more effective than the foraging hut, it constantly uses up tools. For this reason, the fishery produces faster when tools are produced near it.
Right. So you actually want... There's a lot of these adjacency bonuses going around, right?
Now we also need...
Yep, cloth. So this tutorial just brings you through all the things that you would have to build. Oh, plantation, right. Have to build anyway. I'm just gonna pop the plantation right in the middle there. So it's actually saying no master builder. Did I get rid of the master builder? Oh, the master builder only shows up when we place things. So we actually need to reduce lumberjack, salvager, recycler. Yep, and then we need to assign a gardener. Yeah. So master builder is unassigned when nothing's being built. Yeah, this is... So it's taking the available workers and assigning them as builders, which is a nice improvement compared to some other older survival city builders where it just uses idle workers as builders, right? This way it does sort of officially assign them even though it's temporary. Okay, so yeah, we need to get gardeners, instruct the plantation to lay out a cultivated area. So we need to cultivate there's a maximum of 100 tiles, so we'll just do that.
Up till now, we can only grow fibers. But if we find more types of... The fibers are crafted into cloth.
Yep, the resource bar, it's all up there. All the info's on the screen. So we're now going to grow that fiber, which we can see here. Very good. And we're going to turn that into cloth. So that's trade and craft, weaving mill, and we can squeeze that like right here, which is a good spot. Good. And we'll get that going. I don't know if anyone's... Do we have children? We do have some children. Progress until the next child is grown up and can be used as a laborer. Auto-saving. Our zone's called Quietus. You can customize this. We're in Dwellment. How many icons? Are there more icons than last time? I think so. Not too sure. Tree? Green? Apply. There we go. You can customize things like this so that you can... You can imagine that you're gonna have to make sense of all your different colonies. You can color code them, use symbols. Like, you could use this for like the farming one kind of thing. Weaving mill. We need to assign a weaver. Okay, good. Now we're gonna start producing. Resources are missing. Yep, so the fibers will be brought over to the weaver. So the buildings so far, yeah, do make more sense. I think like this gray gravel on the bottom of the workshop
Great.
is new.
If the water supply ever runs low, you can pause the work at the weaving mill, saving valuable drops.
Yeah, you can sort of see color coding. Gathering the berries is blue. Chopping the trees is green. Making the tools is gray. The farm being blue is a little confusing. Weaving big bits of cloth you can see. That like this is the sort of visual communication that you
Always
need.
ensure that there is enough living space for the settlement to keep growing.
Build 4 more simple shelters. So right now, my main gripe with the building design are the shelters. It's like, they're so open. Like, zoomed out, it sort of looks like you can't tell how many you have. Like, let me continue to cluster them, and then you can start to see. And I'll rotate them at random angles, because it lets me do it. I'm gonna offset this one. Right, if I just keep clustering the houses like this. Blueprints. Oh, there's blueprints. Okay, good. Got it. So you can see, like, the houses, when they're all clustered up and rotated randomly, it's gonna be a bit hard to read. Start constructing. Right, it's like, at a glance, how many do you have? It's hard to tell. Like, we have
Thanks to our
8 right
joint
now.
efforts, our little settlement will soon be thriving and our stock houses will be full. If the storage site is
Build storage buildings. 2 cisterns, 2 food depots, 2 material depots, yeah. So storage, it's this one. So cisterns should be near the water. It's fine. No, then we need 2 food depots. That should be near where the food comes from. And 2 material depots, which should go through... yeah, this sort of works. Yeah. I'll leave a gap there. Okay, missing resources, yeah. So we're still short on some resources. So since we are short on resources, we should actually go out...
Engine running!
...and go get more. Where... So we sort of salvaged up there.
Let's go!
There's some things down here we haven't salvaged. Oh, that's an expedition.
On my way!
Don't want to do expeditions quite yet. We started down here.
On my way!
Ah, here's some things.
On my way!
Loot this ruin. Some cloth, some tools. Very nice.
Got it?
Some scrap, some plastic. Very nice. Some tools, some scrap. Very good.
On my way!
Some scrap, some plastic. Another broken bridge. Some wood, some tools. Okay, that's pretty good.
All clear.
Let's come back and make your way here. Yes. Okay, we can see on the map that they are making their way there.
On my way.
So that should help. Also, you can see we placed the buildings down before we had the resources to do it. So we can now start triggering these as we get the resources. Hopefully... Are you back already?
Engine running!
This one, and yeah, dump everything in. Good. That allows us to build one more thing. It's just, sometimes the tutorial asks you to build so many things at once. So I've got a food depot, I've got a cistern, and I've got a materials depot. I just need one more of each. So what is it actually asking for? Wood, scrap, and plastic? We're mainly short on... We got plenty of wood, we don't have enough plastic. So plastic is coming out of the recycler. So I can assign... Why do I have so many free workers? Did a bunch of people move in? Oh, okay. Let's get that going then. Let's just are these all going? Yeah. Maybe we don't need so many lumberjacks. Okay. Also, you can redefine the work radius. And you can chop all there. And you can gather from there. Good. Okay. So we did some management of our city, and now I didn't realize so many people moved in when we built all those houses, and look how many babies were born. There's 11 children. So many children growing up. Look at that. Okay, now things are going. Yes, good. The music is a little clubby in this game. Okay, we just need another cistern. Come on. There we go. We have 40 people living here. Amazing. Endzone has always had this sort of cool aesthetic. The first game had it too.
Each stock site increases the maximum number of resources that can be stockpiled in a settlement. If the stocks are full, our production sites cease their work.
The people who talk to you look like the kind of people who would enjoy the music in this game, which means the game makes aesthetic sense.
Vicinity to a stock house and easy access.
Roads. Okay, so last time I said the roads looked like oatmeal. Because they are gravel paths, and I understand. They're gravel paths, right? It's not a thing that's confusing me. Just need to do that.
Super. The more buildings you connect via your road network, the more stable the production at your settlement is going to be.
Okay, it's still a little oatmeal-y. But they did say that they are working on the gravel path, the path of visuals. So this is not final, but this is how it is at the start of early access. Like, it blends in nicely to these buildings. Like, this is a house, right?
When our economy thrives, it
Blends
also uses
nicely.
up more resources. Luckily, we can regrow our wood. That's what we have the tree nursery for.
The water is running out. If nothing changes, it'll be the end of us.
We're running out of water? Do I need another water carrier? I should probably construct another water carrier. Water. Another jetty. Okay. And then after that, we need to build a tree nursery, which is raw material, tree nursery, just right next to where we're chopping trees. Yeah, that'll be good. So the roads on the house model still don't count as roads? Well, even if they did, they wouldn't really change anything, right? It's just part of the structure, and they don't really lead anywhere. So yeah, currently, visually, I'd like the roads to be somewhat nicer. I know people complain I talked about the roads too much last time. It's like, oh, I'm playing a city builder, and I'm talking about the roads too much. It's a city builder! Like, just like, people came for me for talking about the roads in Endzone 2 too much. It's a city builder. Of course I'm talking about the roads. What resources am I missing? Scrap. I have 0 scrap. I've turned it all into plastic, I think. Oh, of course I have 0 scrap. The scrap was depleted. Now I'm talking about roads again. Of course. Okay, I gotta build this jetty first because we're running out of water. We need 21 scrap. I think I can reduce our recyclers. Yeah, slow down recycling. So that should build up scrap. We need 21. Build that, thank you. And then this thing over here needs 20. We need to stockpile scrap a bit, because we're not using as much plastic. We've got plenty of food, plenty of wood. We just need more scrap. There we go. What do I think about organic roads in some games? Oh yeah, I mean, that's a whole discussion. Grid or no grid? And people always say, oh, no grid is obviously better than grid because it's... hold on, let me double up my water carriers. Forest.
Awesome. The tree nursery will plant...
The needles of the Geiger counters begin to swing hotter. A sharp increase in radiation is going to occur soon.
Oh
Okay.
no! We have to act fast.
Okay, we need protective clothing. So, grid or no grid in City Builder is gameplay preference only. Like, it's just, you might like one or the other. There's no, like, one's not better than the other, right? This would be a grid City Builder because you're building in straight lines. We are building a charcoal kiln, which I assume has to be near the wood, yeah. You can see the plus icons show up to indicate where they benefit. Assign a charcoal burner. There we go. Once you get a lot of buildings on, this menu starts to get like a lot. So we can support 40 total population. Why is it 39? We have room for one baby. Living space 40. Someone have a child. Come on. I don't know why they're not. Okay, so we got a charcoal burner. Look at that. Yeah, it depends on the game, Steel Airship. Like, Anno is grid. Foundation is not. Timberborn is grid. I'm trying to think of another no grid, a gridless builder. They exist. Oh, I need 2 charcoal burners, my bad.
Coal is made from wood. When wood gets scarce, assign more settlers to the woodcutter's hut, or build a second one.
No, it's okay. We've already done that.
The tailor's shop can make protective masks.
Alright, protective masks out of coal. Yep, so it should go between these two. Looks good. But one thing UI-wise that's sort of making me a bit ugh, is that I can't close this menu with a right click. Left clicking and right clicking here doesn't close the menu. Right? I either have to click this button or press escape. Easy fix through early access. I just want to right click here and close this menu. Oh yeah, Ostrov. Gridless. I just want the houses to be more like clearer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or just more together. Because like then you have things like this, right? Is that a dead guy? Oh no. Is that why we were at 39 out of 40? Oh dear. In honor of this person, click the referral link and go wishlist or get Endzone 2. We've been sponsored today, but in honor of blue shirt guy. We've got a tailor. Okay. Let's assign a tailor.
If a settlement is contaminated and our settlers are unprotected, that can mean the end of the settlement. The protective clothing we've...
Our fears have been confirmed. The radiation levels are rising.
The higher the radiation level in a particular zone, excessive radiation exposure will gradually kill off our settlers. Whether
Don't need
from
that
radiation
to kill
or
our
supplies
settlers. I
or
can
simply
do it
old
myself.
age. Sooner or later, we'll have to say farewell to all our...
Build a graveyard. Perfect. That suits my playstyle exactly. Some of you may die. Should I build? No. I'm gonna build the grave on the fertile land, just to annoy you specifically. Assign an undertaker. Oh, right, I remember the gravestones last time. There was like one design for the gravestone. I don't know if they've improved that yet. Low water reserves. No, water's going up, it's fine. Toxic rain. Some stay dry and others feel the pain. Actually, everyone feels the pain in toxic rain. Let's get this graveyard going, because some people will probably die in this toxic rain. I mean, we only just got a tailor. Surely we don't have... I mean, activated
Thanks
carbon
a lot.
masks don't protect...
Now we have a place to
from
mourn and commemorate
toxic rain,
those
does
who
it?
came and went before us.
Burying dead settler. Okay, blue shirt guy. Now, some particular animations are not supposed to be implemented quite yet. Oh, okay, so the graveyard is just sort of fixed like this, and okay, that actually looks kind of nice. That looks like a Fallout
I
graveyard.
think we put down roots here, and we should continue to expand our settlement. The next thing we should do is fire bricks, and for that, we need clay. We're
Got
not
it.
able to simply mine clay yet. We lack the to be
Got
able
it.
to conduct research. You first
Got it.
take the Pathfinder and go explore the wasteland.
Okay. Like, you should be able to understand the objectives from just reading that. Also, nice touch. The mouse over sound for UI stuff sounds like a Geiger counter. Nice touch, right? So, I mean, look, this is like a Fallout Fallout game graveyard. It's like, there's some aesthetic lighting, an open grave, you know, and like a suspicious looking one. There was a ghoul in that one right there. So, blue shirt guy seems to like not be picked up in this early access launch. Oh no, there's still how many people died? What, did someone else die as well? How many people have died under my watch? I say watch. I wasn't watching. They just died. I had no idea. Okay, so we need to go out to an expedition.
I'm at the wheel.
So this is the part of the tutorial which sort of confused me. And it might still be a bit confusing, right? Because it just says send out a vehicle to collect knowledge points at a ruin. And if you haven't played this before, you might not realize that your vehicle still is there. But I think this is new. They're now adding a blinking effect to where your vehicle is on the minimap. So there's been some improvements on the clarity of what you're supposed to do at this point. That's a nice touch, right? Where's our vehicle? Is the... Wait, that's not right. Oh, the graphic for where we're looking is slightly misaligned. Look, here's our vehicle. It's right in the center of the screen. But look at the graphic of where we're looking here. That's not quite right. The actual graphic alignment of that. Easy fix. But just pointing that out.
Engine running.
See, the white dot is our vehicle. So we did see that there was an expedition to do
Got it.
up this way. Was it this structure? No.
Got
It
it.
was up here? This one. Start expedition. So this is... Some people like this, some people don't. I personally love it. There's questing. Like,
There's a converted buggy standing in this garage. We ought to take a closer look at it. The best would be if we try to lower the car lift somehow.
look at this. It's a Speedy. This is
On the road.
unit control. And a puzzle. Abandoned car service center. Right? This guy just said what we're supposed to do, but we can just explore. Holding spacebar highlights things. So for example, there's this
I'm in.
pallet. We've got some resources. 10 plastic, 20 scrap. Right?
I'll
This
do
car? The blinking dot was not your vehicle? Then what was it telling me to look at? Okay, so the tutorial is still kind of confusing. The peppy voice acting is so jarring for you. Look, these survivors of the wasteland are just really optimistic. They are so hopeful about their future. They don't know that they're more likely to end up like Blue Shirt Guy under my command, but they are so hopeful and optimistic.
it. I'll do it.
Think of them as like vault dwellers, okay? More like red shirts. They're just like, yeah, it's
Let's
gonna
go.
be okie dokie. Think of them like that. Trash container. Oh, it's on the outside. There's a vehicle, so there's a control panel here.
Will do.
So you can sort of hard mode this if you just don't use
This
spacebar.
control unit needs power in order to work.
Okay. There's a mattress
take a look.
up here, a barrel, a blowtorch. Ooh,
The
upstairs.
mattress hasn't been used for a while, but whoever fixed up their cars here lived here for a spell too. Sure is lonesome out here. The mattress hasn't been used for a while.
Oh, it's actually
But whoever
that's
fixed
not
up
a
their cars here
that's
lived
not a
here
resource.
for a spell
It's
too.
an environmental
Sure is
storytelling.
lonesome out
Wow.
here.
Well, it's environmental storytelling, and then you click on it, and it tells you what it's saying.
I'll take a look.
So it's semi-environmental storytelling, and then you click on it, and it's like
On the road.
it's just storytelling. There's literally a whole RTS game within the game. I mean, it's cool. Like, I like
I'm
this.
As long as the car lift is raised, we can't examine the vehicle.
Okay, so we need to get power. Let me check
I'm
this
in.
trash container. So at a certain level of progress, knowledge point is unlocked. Right.
We'll pack it.
So as we progress up, we get knowledge points. And you can, I think you can leave at any
Let's
time.
go.
So, okay. This control panel needs power.
This control unit needs power in order to work.
I'm looking at the wire, so that's a light. So this is puzzle solving. So it looks like this wire... Hold on, I'm trying to rotate around. Oh, that's a light there. What is this hooked up to?
That worked.
Oh. I think it worked?
This control unit
that-
needs power
it-
in order to work.
It says it worked, but I don't think it worked. Where is the generator? I don't see anything left highlighting.
Let's go.
There must be something I'm missing. Jerry Kirchhoff, thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Let me have a quick look around the back. No, there's nothing there. Click on the car again. He said that worked,
I'm
but
in.
that might have been a bug.
As long as the car lift is raised, we can't examine the vehicle.
Yeah, so the control panel is supposed to bring the thing down. What's that?
I'll take a look.
Is there something up here?
The mattress hasn't been used for a while.
Oh, this is part of the mattress.
But whoever fixed up their cars here lived here for a spell too.
So the
Sure is
cable...
lonesome out here. On the road.
So when I click on this...
This control unit needs power in order to work.
So is hooked up to... Let me try reading. That's always something that people tell me to do. Generator is hooked up to fuse boxes to supply electricity, can only be used on expeditions.
On the road.
Do I need to bring a generator to this place? So I need to have a generator.
Let's go.
There's not a generator here. I have to come back and bring a generator. Take all this stuff. Yeah, end expedition.
Our explorers have extensively explored this ruin and consequently received 1 knowledge point.
Yeah.
The knowledge points you've collected can be used to research new...
So we can come back with a generator, I think. So...
Where are we going?
we got enough, what? We got enough, progress to unlock research. So, what do we actually need to research? Research clay pit, right. So we're researching clay pit. Yes. Knowledge point. How do I unlock it? How do I spend the knowledge point? Oh no. The tutorial! Janu, thank you so much. The tutorial allowed me to press the wrong button. No, I spent... Oh wait, no. It was the right button. So, I needed to unlock this layer. And now I need to research this. Okay, okay. It was the correct button. It's the correct button. This UI is just a little confusing when you first encounter it. So this is like not allowed to research. You have to unlock additional research. So like, there's no level 0. You have to unlock level 1, right? And then for this, we need to have 50 scrap to research it.
Where are we going?
So I don't think we have 50 scrap at home because we would have slowly converted it all. Rubber, loot. So we have 70 scrap on us. So I just have to bring the scrap back. And then I can do the research. Okay.
All clear.
So let's transfer resources. Let's dump all this stuff in. And then I can go, nope, wrong button. Research. Research that. Okay. Also, we're not collecting scrap anymore, so we have to change our work area to these big buildings. There we go. Continue collecting scrap.
New instructions?
We're researching the clay pit. And I'm not sure if I'm missing a generator on this expedition. It does say right there, requirements, generator. So we need to bring a generator. It says it right here. I don't know how we make a generator? Is it something we might find in a... Because, like, I've got a blowtorch, right? So maybe a generator is something we would find elsewhere.
Let's go.
Loot ruin. Scrap. Plastic. Yeah, we could always do with more resources. Loot ruin. Scrap. Plastic. Very good. Let's grab here as well. I think our inventory was full last time we came up here.
Got it.
Yeah, there's so much that can be looted. So doing this just sort of...
All clear.
Helps speed things along. So we've almost finished researching clay pit. And... it does say a clay deposit is right here. I didn't notice that
with that. Our settlers will have to collect knowledge for further research in the future as well. Maybe now would be a good time to explore some more ruins. It's up to you.
I can just about reach it. Okay, perfect. I didn't notice that was there before. I'm sure you did.
Clay is mined in a clay pit.
Okay, we can just about reach where the clay is. And then we have to assign a clay digger. 3 of them. Very good. Waiting for master builder. Oh, we sort of assigned everyone now. Can we... What do we have too much of? Food? We could reduce forager. Okay, we've also maxed out water as well. Also you.
Engine running.
Dump all this in. I can probably reduce some water carriers, like 2. Get some extra available workers going. Okay. So I think, yeah, we've maxing out some of our storage capacity, yeah? So clay is gonna come on down.
Awesome. Clay is the basis for a completely new building material.
Bricks.
Now the newly obtained clay.
Gotta get them into bricks. Okay. Pinwriter, thank you so much. Alright. So we gotta build a brickworks. I lucked out on this clay pit. So brickworks. So that is now a trade and craft. Brickworks. This building needs to be unlocked through research. Oh, it's making me play the game. Okay.
I'm at the wheel.
That means I have to go do more expeditions. So I don't know if there's more expeditions up here. There was something down here. There was an expedition to do... What's this? Requirements. Generator, axe, ladder. I don't have those things, but maybe I can still get the...
Engine running.
Get the science point. Oh, I can do an expedition here. Requirements, iron tool. I don't know.
Engine running.
I don't know how to get these things, but sure. Let's have a look at this little house here. We might be able to
There's
get.
lots of scrap lying around here. We're sure to find things that are still useful here.
Okay. Trash can. Let's grab this.
I'll take a look.
Some bricks. Okay. Handy.
I'll take this with me.
Some scrap. Okay. This is a house that's in a swamp, I think. Like, did the whole house sink, or is this just the roof?
On the road.
Oh, the glow. Ah, the sun shining off the swampy water. Okay, crate.
I'll do it.
Knowledge point received. Some food. Rubber gloves. Ooh. 10 of them.
Will do.
Oh, we found an axe. We found an axe. Yes, okay, we need an axe.
On the road. This old safe can't be cracked without substantial effort.
Right. Iron tools. So I don't know where to get those. This looks like the truck, like your home base, your starting base from Endzone 1. Okay, but we did get an axe. So that's good to have. I think that's
On the road.
all we can do for now. End expedition. Yep. We got a bunch of stuff. That's very nice.
Where are we going?
Or is that truck the same as the truck we're driving now? It is the same as the truck we're driving now. It's just the Endzone truck. Okay, so we're bringing this back, and we have a science point, so we can unlock Brickworks. We need 10 clay for that.
I'm at the wheel.
Wait, where's all the resources?
Engine running.
Wait, all the resources are still there?
There's lots of scrap lying around here. We're sure to find things that are still useful here.
Wait, I have all of these resources
Let's go.
that I collected, right? Do I have to... Oh, I actually have to transfer them all in. Okay, yeah. I forgot to do that. I was like, where's all the resources?
Where are
I
we
just
going?
left them all on the ground. Okay, so I'm bringing this back. Now we need some clay. Now the confusing thing is we need some clay.
On my
Are we
way.
not collecting clay? Where's bricks? Cloth. Coal. Where's our clay counter?
Engine running.
Let's transfer all this. Oh, there's no depot full? Oh, okay. The depots are actually full for those things. So hold on. To research this. Yeah, I need clay. We are collecting clay. We have 3 clay diggers. Yes. Where does it show? Oh, is it because our material storage is full? Ah. A material depot is full. I think. Maybe. Wait, no, it's not full. We have 7. How do we show clay up on the top bar? I'm gonna add a couple clay diggers to speed that up. Because it's not showing every resource up here. So there's bricks. Like we can see copper, glass. There's clay. Oh, you can just change these to any one you want. Oh, like vaccine ampules. I can change that to bricks. So now I can see clay and bricks. I didn't realize you could just change these. So all of these are like fixed up here, but then you can change them to anything you like. Oh, okay. Is there any micromanagement multitasking requirement in this game, like in StarCraft? I'm gonna say no. Was that Shrek's house? Okay, so now I can see I got 10 clay, which means I can research the brickworks. So we can get that going. Alright.
New instructions?
So there's these 4 tools our expedition person needs to find. So according to this, there's also, yeah, a ladder, but also a generator. So we need to find a generator somewhere.
Where are we going?
So I'm not sure where we would get a generator from. But I guess we could just go down here and see how far we can get on this expedition. Right? Because this looks like a whole thing, right?
Let's go.
We'll probably get some useful stuff anyway.
There are tons of scrap on these grounds. If we open the entrance, our vehicles can transport the scrap home from here. Those supplies will keep us stocked for generations. The entrance is locked tight. We won't be able to open it without activating the electronic control unit. Let's go.
There's a ladder here. Okay, I was like thinking, oh, do we have to have a generator to even get through the front door?
I'll take a look.
This should work. Yeah. Air conditioner. I see a generator. Okay.
I'm in. The gate control unit on this side is broken. There's an intact control unit in the other hall that we could use to open the gates.
Okay. So I'm now inside the building. You can have a look at this car. Stocked for generations. 60 scrap from that. Okay, yeah, we got a lot of scrap here. But also, what is this? There's this big fence through the middle. Delivery truck?
I'm in.
Iron. Okay. How do I... Is there a way up? So there's the air vents. So there's the control panel, which won't work.
The gate control unit on this side is broken. There's an intact control unit in the other. There's an axe here. Maybe we can still put it to good use.
Got another axe, another control panel. Okay, so I don't think I can actually get anywhere from within here. So I'm gonna head back up.
Do it.
But it also leads us to the outside. Is there a way in the back? Like, there's the generator, which we get to from this ladder. But to get up there, I don't know if I can reach it from this side. There's a container there, this gate here. I don't see any broken part of the fence. No, I'm gonna assume we can't. No, that's still a fence there. So hold on, maybe I'm missing something on the inside. So if we want to get there, we have to get up from here. But if I want to get up from there, I need to get to...
Let's go.
Don't think I can reach the side of the building from here. I'm trying to reverse engineer how to... Oh, there's a door right there.
I'm in.
There's a door in the fence.
We won't get the door open with bare hands. We'll have to force it open.
With the axe, okay. I assume we lose...
That worked.
Okay, that worked. So, yeah, earlier when I pressed on the thing, it said that worked, but I think it didn't work. Unless I missaw, I'd have to rewatch the footage. Anyway, we can now...
Let's go.
Wait, no, there's something here. Let's grab this first. This is blowtorch. Okay, another blowtorch is good. Now we can head up here. Get to the outside and down these stairs.
It worked.
I mean, the ladder? Yeah. Generator.
We'll pack it.
I now have a generator. Okay, I don't think there's anything else out here, so we can head back up.
Done.
So we need to... access that control panel, I think. I guess this one works as well.
On the road.
Oh, there's a crate there. Yeah, any of these control panels open these doors. I don't know what this one does.
Looks interesting.
Oh, that's iron tools, yeah. So this generator here.
This control unit needs power in order to work.
Okay, wait. So where does the generator get deployed? Because I got the generator.
I'll take a look. This control unit needs power in order to work.
Okay, there we go.
The generator's running and supplying electricity.
So now I can open these doors?
We did it! The entrances are open. Now our vehicles can come here and load up the scrap. Maybe we'll find something else on the grounds besides scrap too. We should take a look around. On the road.
Okay, so there's a lot here. Let's grab this crate.
I'll take this with me.
Okay, that's some tools. Car. Couldn't just cut open the door instead.
Looks interesting.
Well, it's a puzzle. Barrel. Suspicious looking barrel.
Looks interesting.
Okay. Toolbox.
I'll pack that.
Container. Oh, these outside gates are now open as well.
Let's go.
Okay, so now it says total progress 100%. And I should take the...
Let's go.
The generator back. Right? Can I?
We'd better take this along with us again.
Yes. And the
road.
doors remain open, because that's how doors work. And...
Let's go.
we can now put all this stuff in the truck. Let's get rid of the wood. Take the plastic. Yeah, we can keep the food. Okay. So we got another axe. Can I... Oh, I see. I can't bring the axe with me because they don't stack in the truck. Do I want another blowtorch or do I want another axe? I guess I only need one of each, right? Yeah, it should be fine. Okay. End expedition.
New instructions?
I can just loot the ruin now. Oh, I could take the ladder? I had no idea.
Got it?
You can just loot the ruin after the expedition. Fantastic. Okay, so now we can bring all of this back.
Let's go.
And now we have a generator. We could go back to the old place.
On my way.
Oh, we're full on other things. Okay.
All clear.
So, I'm still researching brickworks, right? Yes. Oh yeah, there it is. So I can go back to that last expedition here, which needed a generator, right? And go back into here.
There's a converted buggy standing in this garage. We ought to take a closer look at it. The best would be if we try to lower the car lift somehow. I'll take a look. This control unit needs power in order to work. The generator's running and supplying electricity.
There we go. Now I can use
Will
that
do.
to bring this down, loot the car, and take the generator back.
On the road!
There we go. We did it. Yes, yes, yes. End expedition. New technologies unlocked.
New instructions?
Wait. We got the car working.
On my way.
We got a whole car.
All clear.
Okay. We got a whole new car. What did we win?
Way.
A brand new car. We've got 2 vehicles now. Look at this. I don't even know what I need to use the buggy for, but it moves a lot faster. Look at that.
On our way.
So I can... Okay, just have some scrap there. Okay, so we've almost researched the brickworks now. This is Endzone 2? Yes. They've improved it since the demo. Some things still a little weird, but it is better. Okay, have we not researched brickworks? We have researched brickworks. Okay, so now we need to build the brickworks. So let's build brickworks near the clay mine, I guess. We'll get that going. That should also use some of our resources, which allows us to dump that in. Very good. There's a scrapyard. No, that's a clay pit. Is the scrapyard still scrapping? Yeah, this is just taking from all of that. Oh, that's its stock. Okay. We also need to assign brick makers.
As you see, the brickworks begins to work right away when coal and clay are made available to it. The manufacturing of bricks requires a lot of workers, but bear in mind that, in addition to more water and food, more inhabitants also need more protective clothing. Creating a settlement is a complicated venture.
It is. So now we need to build 2 more simple shelters to bring in more people. Yep. Just add to the cluster. That's okay. So we're gonna bring more people in. Because you can see occasionally a child is born when someone dies. Did they eventually get Blue Shirt Guy? I think, yeah. They did clear up Blue Shirt Guy.
You're doing just fine. If I'm too fast for you or something goes wrong, then let me wait and take care of the survival of our settlement. Build, when necessary, new jet. In addition to radiation, the health of a settlement can also become... Unfortunately, there's no swamp in this zone. We should send our Pathfinder out into the wasteland to discover new zones with more resources. Our settlement has asserted itself successfully against many problems. I think the time has come to expand. If you're ready, We'll begin with preparing ourselves toward creating a second settlement.
Creating a new settlement. Okay, so Pathfinder
Where are we going?
needs to trade. We need 500 water, 500 food, 150 wood, 150 scrap, cloth, 20 cloth. I guess we could take 50. Plastics, tools, adults. Wait, how do I get 10 adults?
We have everything necessary with us. Now we can set off to create a new settlement.
Okay, and they they immediately start drinking the water in there. Now we're looking for a new settlement which has swamp, and I can't remember if this one does have swamp.
Got it?
Okay, so we're gonna set up a new settlement over here.
Head off in search of a new zone you'd like to colonize.
That one.
Now we need a place where we want to build our town center.
Right here is fine. So we set up a whole new city here. Actually, no, that's a bit weird. I can't build on that. I guess I'll build here.
Head off in search of a new zone you'd like to colonize.
Yeah.
Your new settlement is still getting started. We ought to supply it with raw materials from the first zone until it can stand on its own 2 feet. You can create a transport route for the recurring transport of goods. If you assign the pathfinder...
Okay. Establishing a transport route between the 2 settlements. So that is transport routes. Okay. New transport route. We need to assign a vehicle. So I guess this is what we can use our buggy for. Right? And then a vehicle selection. And then we're going from there to there. We are loading here. Like, I don't even know how much I'm supposed to load. Or like some water. Like, I have no sense of how much I should be loading. How many inventory slots? 3? Some water, food, and... tools? And then I'm unloading, unloading, unloading. Destroy blocking resources. Well, okay, yeah, let's not do that. And then accept. So I can name the transport route. Keep me alive. Accept.
Transport routes become particularly handy when you have multiple settlements. You can remove the Pathfinder from a transport route at any time if you want to control it manually.
Okay. So this is a swampy area. So we need to research Swamp Farm. Where is that? Here? So I need to unlock this. And then research that. Good that I've been getting the science points. Okay. So now we have a second colony where you can build up a whole new thing. Like, get some houses down. Like, this is a whole new setup. It's an entirely new town. Where you'd want to build all the usual self-sustaining things. Like forager hut. A jetty. just to keep alive, right? A couple of houses. Yeah, that houses of 10 people. So is this now post-apocalyptic anno? Sort of. I mean, instead of islands, you have like these habitable zones. Yeah, but there's also like questing and expeditions. Did I finish this? Oh, this thing functions as a scrapyard? Oh, when the character said that there's a lifetime supply of scrap that will last generations or whatever. This thing actually generates scrap. Is this on? So if we don't need this, I can take scrap from there to load, well, as much as you can, and unload all of it there. This is get me scrap. So this is an external resource node. So I can have this buggy.
I'm at the wheel.
That's currently filled with crap. I have to drop this stuff off
All
first.
clear.
Come over here. So that pauses the transport on Get Me Scrap.
Got it.
I want you to just come over here and clear your inventory and then resume the trade route.
New instructions?
And you will now go down this way to grab the scrap from this place. And this place just continues generating scrap. And this will
I'm at the
now
wheel.
bring all this scrap back over here as long as there's room to store it. Huh. Okay. And yeah, then I could add like more paths. Like I could then have another waypoint to like here and do something, right? Oh, okay, okay. All right, all right.
New
Meanwhile,
instructions?
I could have a look at this bridge. It didn't let me look at the bridge in the demo. Can we look at this bridge? Oh, we need to make progress in the tutorial first. Okay,
Got
that's
it.
fine. So new technology is unlocked. We need to build a swamp farm. So that's under here. Swamp farm. We'll just pop it down here. Very good. And then we need to assign a swamp farmer. Achieve an increasing inventory stock of herbs. Okay, so we need to assign an area of cultivation.
Great. We've already set up the first part to produce medicine. The pharmacist produces medicine.
Okay, so then we need to have a pharmacist for the community building. I need to research unlock pharmacy, and it's all the way down there. I don't even know society unlocks. Hut, Market Pavilion. And I need another research point to do it. Huh, okay.
I'm at the wheel.
Okay. So we need to get another research point. I don't know where... Oh, that's probably an expedition
All clear.
here, huh? Wait, this is an expedition.
There's
Thanks,
lots of
Jux.
scrap lying around here. We're sure to find things that are still useful here.
Okay. The main thing is I
I'm
need
in.
progress for the science. What am I looking at? There's a door and a ladder inside?
I'm in.
Okay, use your axe. Hey, look, did you just chop down the whole thing? Or did it just
I'll
go
do
into...
it.
No, it's still there. Okay. So... Okay. I'm up here now.
Maybe we'll find something we can use to climb up here.
We need 10 tools. Oh. I have 8.
Done.
I need 10 tools. There's nothing else to harvest around here, is there? Okay, I have to come back with tools.
The water is running out. If nothing changes, it'll...
Here? Water's running out. Water carrier. Right, because we increase population.
On my way.
This place over here should have some tools. So you just go up here, trade. Tools, tools, tools. I need like 2. I just grab 10. Just in case.
Let's go.
And then come back to this thing here. Okay, we're back in. Back in.
There's lots of scrap lying around here. We're sure to find things that are still useful here.
So now I can head back
Let's go.
up. And
Maybe
I
we'll
can
find something we can use to climb up here.
repair with tools.
We'll do.
Oh, it's like an elevator. Okay, go up. And now we're here. Knowledge point received. We got some copper from this thing. Also this
I'll
barrel.
do it.
Ladder, door. Oh, this goes up to
Will
the
do.
top. Fancy.
From here we've got a good view of the countryside. We've discovered a few places further off that we could take a closer look at.
Look at this. The mad person who lived here. You just sit
On
up
a
here, huh?
radio receiver from the old world. Someone adapted this unit after the catastrophe and even hooked up a microphone. Some of the frequencies are labeled. Here's red, there's beaver, and down there is Sahara. Were they friends or places? There's a notebook lying next to it, but the writing is completely faded. There's a date written on the last page, November 27th, 2038. That was ages ago.
I don't know what year it is right now. Okay.
I'm in.
Oh, we finished scouting here. I like the variety, right? All these
That works.
locations are quite different. Got some copper. Got some rubber gloves. And expedition. Mainly we got the science. And did it? It actually revealed the map. Like it's now showing all of this over here. Okay, so we got more science. What I needed to research was this, which needs 25 herbs and 10 bricks. Do we not have 10 bricks? I have 36 bricks. But I need 25 herbs. Oh, it needs to be in the same location? How many herbs do I have? Oh, this is like a completely different set of resources. So like instead of... What I need to do is I need to have the resources together in the same
New
spot.
instructions?
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come over here to trade with here. You can have your tools back. And then I'm going to grab the 15 herbs.
Got it?
Bring it back over here.
On my way.
So I could set the buggy to go grab herbs and bring them down here.
Got it?
But for now, let me just do this manually. Okay, now I can research. I needed 25. I thought it was 15. Okay, hold on. Transport routes. I'm going to edit the transport route. You are also going to go here to load herbs. And then go back here to unload herbs. Wait. But it needs to be here, I think. You are going to load herbs. No? How does this work? So this is loading the scrap, unloading the scrap. And then you're going up to there. Oh, I have to set the amount. Right, sorry. And then coming back here and unloading that. Okay, yes. The UI is a little confusing until you get used to it. Okay, accept. So now you're getting me scrap and herb. Accept. Okay. So now the buggy should... Where is it on the map? Unpause. Okay, so it's going down here, and it's gonna get this scrap.
Engine running.
Which it's currently just full, and it's bringing back the scrap. And then it should head up to get the herb. Oh. Will it be alpha release or full game release? The early access. It didn't get any herb. Do we not? We have herb. Why did it not get herb?
New instructions?
Why didn't it get herb? The car's not full. Is it?
I'm at the wheel.
No, it's got 3 slots, see? So it can definitely hold the herb. Maybe it has to be on this side? Herb? How do you clear this? Oh, like that. Assign it to the second slot because it's a different resource. Let's try that. Like, it's a little weird that you can't use the first slot. Like, if you can't do that, then... Okay, it has to be on the second slot. So it's one column per resource. Which is a bit weird because it allows you to put herb on the same column as the scrap. There we go. Now it's bringing the herb back here, and that allows us to research. There we go. Okay. So yeah, that's a bit of a UI quirk.
The food is running out in this zone. If it goes on like this, we'll have to starve to death here. We've got to do something.
Food is running out here? Or here? Oh, this zone is dead. Everyone's dead. What happened? You ran out of... I forgot to assign water carriers. They all just died of thirst. Well, you produced enough herb to do the Oh, okay, hold on.
New instructions?
Well, Let's trade. Look, we just need like 10 adults. And yeah, take some water so you don't die on the way.
New instructions?
Okay. Here we go. 10 more adults to the new colony.
Let's go.
Everyone's dead.
Got it?
Okay. Trading. All of this, please. Yep. Okay. 11 corpses. Let's take them with us. Do a bit of a trade. Yeah, we need water carriers, foragers. Just do that. Okay, good. And now
engine running.
These bodies,
Got it?
Can we Can I hide these bodies anywhere?
On my way. On my way.
Maybe I can hide them in the swamp. Start expedition. Can I just
There's
shove
lots of scrap lying around
the bodies?
here. We're sure to find things that are still useful here. Let's go.
Okay, end expedition. They never existed. They never
I'm at the
existed. Look, there's no graves. You don't know. You don't know.
On my way.
There were no 11 people. 10 of which I sent over there. One person just showed up as they died, I guess. Look, there's no... They're not in the graveyard. What 11 people? Look, this colony's fine. It's fine. Look, it's gaining water, it's gaining food. It's growing the herb. No one knows. Danabola, you don't know. Erez, no evidence, no crime. Yeah, no. Look, this swamp here. See, I can't even find the swamp. There's nothing here. There's just a chest that needs to be unlocked. With, I forget, what did we need? We needed iron tools.
New instructions?
Do we have iron tools? There's normal tools. We've only got 3 iron tools. I don't remember how many we needed. Local resources. Look. Don't look at that part of the... I think we just need 1 iron tool.
Running.
So let's trade. Let's just take 1 iron tool.
I'm
gonna go back to the swamp because there's a treasure chest there.
There's lots of scrap lying around here. We're sure to find things that are still useful here.
Okay. Ignore the local resources.
This old safe
4.
can't be cracked without substantial effort.
Okay, end expedition. We don't have 4 iron tools. It's fine, let's come back. I think we've only got 3. Right? I've only got 3. Yeah. And those are things I've found in other things. Anyway, I've researched pharmacist. I now need to build a pharmacist. Guess anywhere's fine. We'll build a pharmacist. Oh. Where's Bob? He's at the other colony. He's at the other colony, okay? Don't worry about Bob. Bob's doing fine. Assign 2 pharmacists. 1, 2.
The medicine is ready and waiting, but we still have to distribute it among the settlers.
Yeah, medicine, that'll keep our settlers alive. A very important task.
The pharmacy is responsible for distributing the medicine. It supplies all the homes in its surrounding area.
Now you say. Can I change its work area? I built it so far from the homes. Oh, wait, no. This is not the pharmacy. This is the pharmacist. I need to research pharmacy. Which needs 10 vaccine ampules. Which we are now manufacturing. Which I currently can't see up here. So I need to swap this to vaccine ampules. I now have 10. I can now research this. Okay, we're researching pharmacy, which is different from a pharmacist. So the pharmacist structure is where it cooks up the medicine. Dying because nobody was assigned to water duty has to be the most dedication to bureaucracy ever. I'm dying of thirst. I can see there's a giant pool of water, but it's not my job.
Engine running.
It's someone else's job. I'm sure they'll get the water soon. Couple of people were farming. The other 8 were just standing around. Any chance we can find some iron tools? I just need one.
Let's go.
Just need one iron tool. Oh, that's an expedition. Ugh. Okay.
These factory grounds are less damaged than the rest of the wastelands. Let's see what we can find here.
Okay. Well, we might find something here, but no, I wanted easy looting, not expeditions.
Engine running.
So let me just see here. Is this loot? Come on, give me iron tool.
Got it.
Loot ruin. I guess the odds of finding iron tools in just some ruins is kind of unlikely, right? That's an expedition as well. No.
An old depot. We should take a look around inside.
Nope. That's something that could be made of. Like, I'm maybe not quite looking at the icons enough. Differentiating just normal ruins with... Oh, it's got a much wider range. Perfect. Okay, I can build it there. Very good. Missing resource? What do you need? 10 plastic. Wait. Have we been underproducing plastic this whole time? Where's our... Which one was it? What were plastic makers? Recyclers. Oh, I've been underproducing plastic this whole time. So now our recycler was... That's the scrapyard. That's the clay pit. This is the recycler. Okay. So we're now producing the plastic.
New instructions?
You are just sort of looking for... small chance of iron tool.
Got it.
Hi, Relinda. Thank you so much. No, I found some normal tools, but not iron
Let's
tools.
go. All clear.
Oh, that's an expedition. Gas station. Like, we could probably find some iron tools in there, but... No, I don't think you can find iron tools in... just these. That would be part of... the expeditions, right? Oh well. Let's bring this back.
All clear.
We should have the plastic we need soon. That's a scrapyard. This is the plastic, yeah. Okay, we needed 10, was it? For this pharmacy? Okay, well, I think we brought some back, so let's do this. Depot's full on everything, okay. So, but that allows us to build that. Very good. And then we need to assign a pharmacist, which is down here. So this is community buildings down here. Oh, that's confusing. The people who work at the pharmacist and the people who work at the pharmacy are both called pharmacists. That's gonna have to be changed at some point.
A zone's state of health will stabilize itself. Although this doesn't rule out the outbreak of sicknesses, it does make sure that our settlement can overcome the sickness much better. In addition to radiation and health, we ought to pay attention to our settlers' confidence as well.
Okay. So at this point, it's asking us to do markets and stuff. But, okay, I think this is a good first look at Endzone 2. I think I've covered pretty much all the basics into whether you would want to get into this game or not in the past hour and a half. You can see there's still some weirdness, like pharmacists and pharmacists being called the same thing, right? Some weirdness there. Some weirdness with the housing. Like, just look at our houses. It's like, how many do we even have at a glance, right? I would like the house graphic to be changed to not have the big weird road in the middle, and the paths to not quite look like oatmeal. But besides that, it's a very pretty game, very solid basis. The setting up other colonies like this, very nice. There's nice variety with these missions. Like, this was really interesting, and some like reveal the map. It's sort of like finding goodie huts in Civ. This one is a whole source, like an infinite source of scrap, right? It's slow, but it's an infinite source of scrap, right? And you like go through and like activate things and find things, and look at the size of the map. This is all just this part. And like, I think there might be, this is another habitable zone over there. So we could have like 3 colonies on the starting area, but then we have to unlock the bridges. And this is the tutorial mode, which is sort of like stopping us from just beelining through things. But it's essentially the same as a full game, which is available, by the way. You don't just have to play the tutorial mode, you can play sandbox from the start. I just didn't want to make sure I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything, right? But yeah, this is quite a solid start for early access, and again, Endzone 2 is in the top 3 most anticipated city builders for 2024. So go check it out. Click the referral link, it just brings you to the Steam page. Wishlist it, get the game. You can see what it is. There's been free demos. It'll be in early access. And check out Endzone 2. First game, pretty good. This one does feel like a step up. Some work to do, but overall, solid foundation. And if it just gets better from here, it'll be pretty good. Alright, thank you all so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.